The trade deadline for the 2024 MLB season lands on July 30th, and it's always an exciting thing to look forward to. We already saw Robbie Grossman go to the Rangers and Luis Arraez go to the Padres. This made me wonder, who else might we see get traded next? I wanted to make some videos spotlighting some players we could see moved by the deadline or before. With the move as big as Arraez happening months before the deadline, it seems teams are eager to pull the trigger sooner rather than later. Almost 50 games into the season, you have an idea of who will be buyers and who will be sellers as well. For this video, I will be giving 5 players I think will be traded by the deadline. I will not include to where, just names to look out for. Mason Miller will not be on this list, as I do not think he will get traded with how much team control he has. In no particular order of this list of 5, I'm starting with Erick Fedde of the Chicago White Sox. Erick Fedde was signed before this season to a 2-year, $15 million deal after winning the MVP of the KBO. In my eyes, the fact that he has a 2-year deal and he's on the White Sox tells me he was signed as a trade chip. The 2-year deal for cheap makes him even more valuable, since you'll most likely get a season and a half from him once you make the trade. So far, Fedde's having a stellar season. In 9 starts, he has a 2.6 ERA, and he's accumulated a 2.3 WAR. I think Fedde will get a surprisingly good return, but I already made a video on how he was fixed after leaving the Nationals, and I'll link that at the end. Next up, I have Tanner Scott of the Miami Marlins. The Marlins are already the worst team in the National League and have traded away a big piece in Luis Arraez, so I expect some players such as Scott to go. Scott is having a great year so far. In 19 appearances, he has a 1.89 ERA and 5 saves. The 29-year-old will be a free agent after the season, so don't expect a king's ransom for him, but he should get a relatively good return. Bullpen arms are a premium, and Scott has proven he's a premium arm indeed, because he has a career 3.88 ERA and 38 saves. I guarantee he gets traded unless Miami wins 30 games in a row. We got another Chicago White Sox on the list, and that's Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham signed a 1-year deal with the White Sox and didn't join the squad until sometime through the season, but man has he been productive. In 78 at-bats so far, he's hitting .346 with 2 homers and has generated .5 WAR. He's a proven major leaguer who has leadership and quality play to offer. He has been no stranger to the deadline trades, as he's been dealt in 2022 and 2023, and most likely this year. Last year, he went to the Diamondbacks and played awesome for them. He went absolutely off in the World Series because in 5 games, he hit .421 with a homer, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. He is a mercenary for hire at this point in his career, and any team who trades for him will be getting a great bat who also offers quality defense. For this next player, I have him on the list because he will be a free agent next year, and he's on a bad team. It's Brandon Drury. Drury's on the last year of his 2-year, $17 million deal. The Angels lost some key contributors such as Rendon and Trout to injuries, and they look hopeless. They are sitting below the A's with an 18-29 record. The Angels' blunder of the last half season of Ohtani's Angel tenure is part of the reason they have one of the worst farm systems in baseball. With no hope, they might as well trade an expiring contract to get something for the farm to be replenished. Drury is having a slower start to the season, hitting .173 and 104 at-bats, but the 31-year-old is a career .251 hitter. I'm sure some team will take a chance on him knowing what he's been before. It won't be a huge trade, but any pieces for the Angels will help put out the dumpster fire. While I did not put Mason Miller on the list, I'll put one of his teammates. That guy's Abraham Toro, the 27-year-old second baseman. He's already on his 4th team since he debuted with the Astros in 2019, and he's putting up career numbers early on. In 166 at-bats this season, he has a slash line of a .298 with a .351 on base. He also has accumulated 1.1 WAR and hit 4 homers. He's a 27-year-old who's a .225 career hitter, but he's having the best stats of his career this season, and he looks like he belongs in the league. If he stays productive, he could get a very solid return since he will not be a free agent until 2027. Not sure if he'll get traded or not, but if he does, he should get a good return. This is my list of 5 guys who I could see getting traded this season. I plan to make more videos like this talking about potential trade targets, who's buying, who's selling. We just need a little bit more time to get closer to the deadlines, watch teams finally get past, go all the way up, win games, and we'll watch teams collapse. So once I kind of know more of that, I'll push out more content like this. But when it comes to the Angels, the Marlins, the A's, the White Sox, you kind of know what you got already. But go ahead and comment some guys you think might get traded at the deadline and why you think so. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.